David De Gea in goal, despite the return to Old Trafford of Dean Henderson. Timothy Fosu-Mensah also starts. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is on the bench because he was late returning to training after being in quarantine. Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandes start in midfield with McTominay, which means that Donny van de Beek is on the bench. Just one change to the Palace side that started last weekend. Mamadou Sakho is in for Scott Dann, and it's a front two of Jordan Ayew and Wilfried Zaha. In goal, Henderson is on the bench. Timothy Fosu-Mensah played in 2 of the last 3 games last season. He starts again today. Lindelof and Maguire in the centre of Manchester United's defence, and Luke Shaw at left back. Paul Pogba, Bruno Fernandes and Scott McTominay in midfield. James and Rashford and Martial up front, which means that Mason Greenwood is also on the bench. Let's hear from the Manchester United boss. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is with Patrick Davison.
Well, Ollie, after a complicated pre-season, a number of big selection calls for you today. Should we start with midfield? Donny van de Beek only on the bench. Paul Pogba does start. What's the thinking there? What's happened?
Well, Paul's been training.
They will play with a lot of freedom, and also they already start the game, because sometimes people doesn't understand after the pre-season. Your first game is always difficult because you don't know if you are fit, and you know you are so excited. Sometimes the legs are so heavy, so they have a big advantage. And like Graham, I absolutely agree. They will play like a counter-attack football, and they will be happy to.
Van de Beek, Greenwood and Wan-Bissaka are all held in reserve, with Odion Ighalo, who's yet to score in the league since his return to England. Crystal Palace fell at the first hurdle in both cups last season and are already out of this year's Carabao Cup after Roy Hodgson. Well, good start to this season for Crystal Palace, but things fell away for them a little at the back end of the last campaign, especially away from home. They didn't score away in their last 4 matches on the road, but they gave a great account of themselves here last season with a late winner from Patrick van Schlupp. And De Gea has given it away to McCarthy, and it's cleared by Lindelof. It may have been that Zaha was offside anyway, but De Gea got away with one there.
Well, there was a game here before lockdown against Southampton where Southampton...
It's another foul, this time by Scott McTominay. It's cleared by Shaw. 12 draws cost them. That's Schlupp, and here's an opening for Andros Townsend, and Manchester United are shocked from the start, because in the 7th minute, Palace take the lead here. Townsend the scorer.
Well, it's been coming. He'll know it's been coming, because these Crystal Palace players have been confident on the ball. They're making runs in behind. That Manchester United backline tries to push up, but as said before...
Ward holding up Anthony Martial, tried to roll it back into the path of James. Maguire. McTominay. Fernandes emerges with it. Bruno Fernandes got a slight deflection, but not to Rashford. Guaita came a long way and made a real mess of it, but Joel Ward got him out of his difficulty. And almost felt a Schlupp. It has now. Cleared in the end by Martial. Ayew, the only player up with him. Manchester United with plenty of bodies back, and the trial of strength won by Victor Lindelof.
Well, they did well.
Shaw with a cross. Palace's early work this season, all the more creditable. Away by Ward. And Fosu-Mensah managed to turn away from his man. It's James looking to place one. Just drags it through to Martial. Fernandes was caught then. And it has been brought back for the free kick.
Yeah, he played the advantage, allowed it to...
Fernandes. And after all that wait, and now Jordan Ayew is fouled. Here's Fernandes. Shaw. Here's Schlupp. Advantage played from McTominay's challenge. And it's Jordan Ayew who brings the reflex stop out of aggression and pressing from the front. They haven't managed to find a response so far, and it's Manchester United 0, Crystal Palace 1. And Crystal Palace here looking to add to their pain today with Ayew. He did score in the win here last year, Jordan Ayew.
This fresh Manchester United squad, I think there'll be an element of nervousness of over.
And Pogba going for the hit. No real concern for Vicente Guaita.
Well, that's where I'd like to see him play.
Under pressure here, and they could be under even more. Andros Townsend can't keep it down, but he does get a call. Shaw out of the way. And Pogba takes a swat. Anthony Martial. No way through for him either, or so it seemed.
Not a chance. Not a chance. He has.
Zaha does score. No mistake this time from the spot. And it looks as though Zaha's return to Old Trafford will be a triumphant one, with a fair helping hand from the officials here.
Yeah, look, 74 minutes in, Crystal Palace deserve to be 2-0 up. They deserve to win in this game. They're far better.
Fosu Mensah with a cross. And it's in! And it's the new man, Donny van der Beek, who's marked his debut with the goal.
Mitchell goes out as they have been all day. It's a bit of a scruffy cross. And it's Kouyate who just does some sort of weird, mad kick in front of Joel Ward, who puts him off. And it deflects.
And it's Wilfried Zaha. Oh, he's done brilliantly! What a return to Old Trafford this man is enjoying. Converted with a penalty and stuns David De Gea there. And surely now that puts down the Manchester United revival.
Was absolutely brilliant. No complaints this time from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Martial, and then back again, and then Marcus Rashford, and still Rashford. Oh, that's brilliant! Fantastic balance from Marcus Rashford, and he scores his 22nd goal of what's turning out to be a brilliant season. And he absolutely stopped dead, changed direction, and picked out the bottom corner to make it Crystal Palace 0, Manchester United 1.
It was a wonderful bit of skill and a wonderful finish, but Fernandes.
Rashford to Martial, who's in and scores! Well, he showed real strength to hold off the defender. And then another clinical finish from Manchester United striker. 22 for him now. And it's a second goal and a bit of breathing space at last for Manchester United. And a problem here for Patrick van Aanholt, who seems to have landed awkwardly in the process of Martial scoring the goal.
Here are the lineups we've just been given.